In this video, I share with you an inspirational success story by a man who fought with drugs, gangs, and violence in his early years and became a beacon of hope for his entire community in the meantime. By the end of this video, you will understand why your past does not equal the future and why it is never too late to make a U-turn from pain to pleasure and purpose. If this is your first time here and you want to get inspired to be emotionally free, learn to express yourself and stand up for yourself and others while getting entertained by Jade and me, start now by hitting the red subscribe button and join the family on my channel. And remember to click the little bell so you get a notification when a new video comes up. Now, let's start.
My destiny was to be dead by the time I was 21 years old, or to do life in prison without parole.
Robert Renteria was born into poverty to the level where mice, rats, and roaches were walking all over him at night. His father was a heroin addict and an alcoholic who eventually left his family. Robert's mother was working 3 jobs to provide for her kids and to protect them from the troublesome life and being part of the system. Robert was sent to a school for the physically disabled and the mentally challenged because he could not walk, talk, read, or write. After 3 years of painful rehabilitation, he came out stronger, taller, and his own person. When he was 9, his mother married a violent man who let his anger and frustration out on Robert and his mom. Having been bitten by the snake of domestic violence and seeing running away to escape as the only option, Robert started to let venom, drugs, gangs, robbing, stealing, doing, and dealing drugs control his life. But he could not escape the violence. Finding out his biological father died on Skid Row, he felt drawn to understand why his dad did not love him. When he started to see how his dad died, he realized that it wasn't that his dad did not love him, but that his dad did not love himself. It is actually quite similar to Wayne Dyer's father, who left the family and died alone. And Wayne realized while visiting his father's grave that his father actually showed his love in the only way he could think of, by leaving his family out of his damaged life. That is when he suddenly felt the love he was missing so much. People show their love in different ways. How might the people you want to feel love from show it to you? What sacrifices might they make to feel their love even if it might not be apparent?
A lot of people think that you can control drugs and control alcohol, but I'm here to tell you, they'll always take control of you no matter what. And my father's death proved to me that if you play with the devil, you're gonna get burned.
And that was what Robert was doing. He played and slept with the devil until the devil did what he did best. He caused hurt, harm, and pain. In a drug deal gone wrong, Robert almost got shot twice. Thank God it was a misfire both times. Having gotten out of there alive, he ran down the street and yelled,
God, if you let me live, I'll sin no more.
He had nobody to turn to, so he joined the military, where he learned about a word called character.
Character is not just doing this right when somebody's watching you, it's doing the right thing when nobody's watching you.
It is not about what others think of you that matters, but what you think of yourself, and that you can live without regret with the decisions you make in life. When he came out of the military, having had served the United States honorably for over 7 years, his former friends called him a punk and a sellout for not running with them anymore. That is what you call the crab mentality, where instead of raising yourself up to make yourself feel better, you tear someone else down, because it is easier. You find the same mentality all over, even among moms in the hospital ward of sick and premature babies. He started working hard in the commercial laundry industry, selling washers and dryers, working his way up over several years, all the way into the boardroom of a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. But he did not stop there, like many others would. Eventually he created his own business, living the good life. But he did not stop there either. Oh no.
Because I learned that the 2 greatest days in your life are the day you're born and the day you realize why you're born. And I wanted to give back.
that he did. He wanted to make sure people did not end up like his dad, alone and broken because of their bad choices.
I want to teach people that the greater the struggle, the greater the victory, that your pain, my pain, our pain is not in vain.
So he wrote a multilingual book about his life called From the Barrio to the Boardroom, which has been turned into a curriculum for schools around social and emotional learning, a curriculum for churches, a CD for the visually impaired, a play, a graphic novel, an activity coloring book, a cartoon about conflict resolution, how to settle our differences without hurting each other, and soon into a movie. It has spread across America and now in 25 other countries across the world.
You have to get involved. You have to get involved, because if you don't, you're going to realize when it's too late that the most valuable property on the planet is the graveyard. Yeah, the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, there's hopes and dreams and aspirations, ideas and inventions that we'll never know about, that will never be realized.
Wayne Dyer calls this, "Don't die with your music still inside you."
You can't be part of a solution unless you're part of the process.
So accept this challenge from Robert and
tell your story so that we can all be healed.
But don't just tell your story. Share it. Grow it like Robert did. Turn the story into a movement of hopes, dreams, and possibilities becoming reality through hard work, determination, and education. Please comment, "I won't die with my music still inside me, and I will tell my story." To continue to be inspired to create amazing change, check out these videos. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And dislike if you don't. Don't forget to share it with others who you think would have an opinion on this, need this help, or would feel inspired by this video. With love and gratitude in my heart, I say I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I remind you to make this an outstanding day for yourself and others. And smile, and the reason for the smile will appear.